Okay. Well, now that when people hear that you're at the pharmacy, and of course, my mother, Chatty Cathy, loves to tell people that I'm at the pharmacy, all of a sudden I get a bunch of calls from family and friends saying, "Oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. Please buy me this, please buy me that." So, but anyway, as long as I'm doing somebody a favor, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind at all. I don't mind doing them favors. It's just that I wasn't expecting to buy all this. Okay, can I go? Thank you, sir. Okay. So now I'm going to go deliver some medications, over-the-counter medications that someone needs, and they're waiting for me at the bank. So let's go give them this medication because they, I don't want no one from my family to be vomiting or to be losing fluids. So let's go give this to them. Thankfully, they're not too far away from my house. But I like how I'm meeting them at Chase. I like how this Kaiser is actually letting people in only in small groups. That's very good for them to be doing that. They have stickers on the floor telling you how close you can stand to another person. That's also very cool. And, I wish this was in the news. There was a lady that was like worried just for being outside, and she was just like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so scared." And the doctor that was helping her, he was a doctor, the pharmacy doctor. He was like, yes, we need to be precautious, but we don't have to panic. He's like, what they don't say in the news, and I agree. He's like, this is a very weak virus that only survives maybe a couple of hours at the most on any surface. So he's like, if you go out, as long as you either wear gloves, like I'm wearing latex gloves, or you constantly wash your hands or have some kind of sanitizer, and don't touch your face and just wash your hands and keep your good hygiene. He's like, you don't have nothing to worry about. He's like, it's a very weak virus. It's not like the plague or the bird flu or cholera or what is it? What was the other thing? He mentioned another illness. It's not like bird flu, cholera. I don't know. He mentioned another virus. I'm sure he knows a lot of viruses, but he's like, it's even weaker than the common flu. So he's like, you don't have to worry, ma'am. He's like, just keep your hands clean when you're outside. Try not to touch your face with your hands, even if you're wearing gloves, which is obviously true. And right now, when I went into the hospital, they gave me hand sanitizer, even if I'm wearing gloves. So my gloves have hand sanitizer on them. I was gonna take my gloves off, and they're like, no, we can put hand sanitizer on top of your gloves. And I was like, oh, even better. Okay, so they have, anyway, so I really liked what that doctor said, and it's really true. And I think that the news, they really go way overboard with just how dramatic they are. And unfortunately, it's, I'm gonna be honest, that I can see how sometimes they overreact or they make a bigger thing of things. And now that I see them doing this with this little tiny virus that is weak and has only doesn't even survive very long and outside or on any kind of surface, I'm like, I don't I'm not how do I say this? I don't particularly appreciate, or I don't approve of the job that our current president is doing. But at the same time, now that I hear all these news about this virus and see how it's all, just a lot of it is not even true, it's like, how much of that when they report on the president is also not true. Now I'm looking. Oh, there she is. Okay, I found my sister. Hold on. I'm gonna make it. Oh, there's my little car. I used to have one of those. My smart car. So now I'm thinking, well, how much, are they also exaggerating when they talk about President Trump and all the stuff that they say he's done? So it just makes you kind of wonder, Anyway, so okay, my turn to go. Yes, my turn to go. I'm here. I'm going to deliver this medicine, and I hope this person feels better soon. And I think this is the truck. My sister does deliveries nowadays. Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay.
Ok, ya te deposité el dinero.
Ok, gracias. Aquí está el suero, ahí está el suero y las pastillas. Y habían 2 clases de pastillas y le pregunté al
Hoy está dando
doctor.
un virus que estás de vomitar y vomitar y vomitar. Está dando un virus, pero como que te tarda 2 días nada más y ya te debilita todo.
Pues a mí me ha dado náusea, pero yo creo que es el...
Náusea y vómito es lo mismo.
Pero no, porque no estoy vomitando.
Entonces, ¿cómo?
Solo me da náusea, pero es desde ayer. Eso sí es...
Eso es para la gente que está devolviendo.
Sí, ese es para... Había uno de 12 miligramos y uno de 25.
¿Y este de cuánto es?
Él me dijo que agarrara el de 25.
Entonces, ¿ahorita cuánto le tiene que tomar?
Deje ver. Se toma... Adultos mayores de 12, 1 o 2 días. Y se pueden masticar. Se mastican, solo se mastican. Y ahí está el suero.
Allá te deposité el dinero.
Ok, gracias.
Sí, Luis, bye.
Ok, bye bye. Alrighty, so... Oh, I have to go this way. And you see, that's why the news outlets, I'm getting mad at them, because now my sister seems to think that there's another, and it could be true. There could be another virus going on that makes you, makes you want to start puking. I've had the stomach flu before, and I know that there is those viruses out there. But now she's all worried about that, and I'm like, chill, and me, we've been so bored at the house that my little 5-year-old nephew is just adorable and so sweet. And I was he was, I have the Wii, the Nintendo Wii, and I actually only have one game on that Wii. And I was I'm gonna close this because the sun's, even though it's kind of raining, that when the sun hits you, it does hit you. It's pretty hot. I was to find Wii games, and I don't even want to go on any places to buy game. I mean, to offer up or on Facebook Marketplace, because I don't want to go to nobody's house and get these games and have to wipe them down from head to toe. So I was okay, I'm gonna go, and since he's been doing good and he's been doing his homework that they left him, I said, okay, well, we're gonna, as a treat for you, I'm gonna go get you the Nintendo Switch. So yesterday we went and we got the Nintendo Switch, and I've had the Nintendo Switch before, so I've already purchased 2 games on my Nintendo account. So we were able to download Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the deluxe version, and we were playing it yesterday when we first got it, and I don't know, I think my TV is so big, and playing that, it got me dizzy. I was literally dizzy after playing around just 4 races, and I was like, I told him, I'm like, I can't play anymore because I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And so I stopped playing. He kept playing. Kids these days can play forever. And then today he was like, can we play after we have breakfast? And I was like, okay, we can play again. And then he let me pick which of the races. I mean, there's like the Mushroom Cup, there's the Star Cup, there's the Shell Cup. And I picked one of the more difficult ones, which means more turns and more things like that. And by the 3rd race, I was like ready to puke again. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm getting old, or I need new glasses, or maybe my TV's too big, I don't know, but I was like literally getting dizzy from all the turns that I was doing on my car and everything. Anyway, so I was like, okay, by the 3rd race, I was like, I can't race anymore. So the good thing about the Nintendo Switch is that you can pull it out and it becomes like a handheld game device. So he kept playing, but I was like, I can't play anymore. So now my sister heard that, and now she's like, oh, you got the virus, you're gonna be puking. And I don't know if you heard her right now, but she was like, well, if you have motion sickness, it's the same thing as throwing up. And I'm like, no, I'm not throwing up, I just got motion sickness from playing the game. So I don't know who's throwing up. I think one of our coworkers is the one that's throwing up. So hopefully, I got him some electrolyte fluid that is like, I don't know, it's like IV fluids, but it's like in a flavor, I don't know. And I got him some vomiting medication, but she was like, you need to be drinking this. And I'm like, no, I'm not throwing up. I just got dizzy because that game is like, it's intense. So anyway, I'm back home now, thank goodness. I got my medication. I'm so happy that I got this medication. There's just one more that I need to get. So I think I might have to go back to Kaiser one more time before the end of the month. Because on April 1st, I am on a brand new health plan. And Kaiser, it's been good, but I will be moving on to better things. So yeah, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow by phone, and then I'm gonna have to he's gonna have to refill my prescription, and then I'm going to have to switch. So alrighty, that's enough talk.